Off and racing for the Tattersalls Cheltenham November sale, 4yo Geldings Maiden. And as they go towards the first, it is Intense Plan with Stay Hopeful. Mr. Blaketon is third. And they're being followed by Bell Toy and the Big Clubman as they take the first. Etna Bianco is a little slow over fence number 1. Curraghmore is the early back marker. Racing across now to go towards fence number 2. And Intense Plan on the outside. Towards the inner is Stay Hopeful, who just shades the advantage. Bell Toy is third and Mr. Blaketon is 4. As they go out over that one. Mistake, Bell Toy lost his position. Turning into the straight now. Making the way on now to go towards the only fence in the straight this afternoon. Fence 3 this time around. And up front, taking them up the hill. Stay Hopeful towards the inside from Intense Plan and Mr. Blaketon. The Big Clubman and Bell Toy with Etna Bianco towards the outside of Escort Kiop. Cocktail Blue is inside them. Towards the back of the field is Curraghmore as they clear fence number 3. And make their way up the hill to go towards the post with 2 circuits and 12 fences ahead of them. And out front, taking them along, it is Stay Hopeful with Intense Plan, being followed in third by Bell Toy. The Big Clubman is next, and then Mr. Blaketon, Cocktail Blue, tracking Treasures right down the inside of Etna Bianco. And they're followed by behind Cocktail Blue by Escort Kiop and Curraghmore last of all, as they take the bend now, bringing them across the top of the track and on towards the next. Stay Hopeful on the inside of Intense Plan. Mr. Blaketon is right there on the inside in 3, being followed by the Big Clubman and Bell Toy with Cocktail Blue next. And they're chased by Tracking Treasure and Etna Bianco. Curraghmore is just being ridden along a little, and Escort Kiop is last of all. Down along the back straight they go now, on their way towards the 2 fences along this section of the track. And out in front, as they go along the back, is Stay Hopeful from Intense Plan. They're the leading pair. Mr. Blaketon is racing in third as they go towards the fence right across the far side of the track. Stay Hopeful, Intense Plan, Mr. Blaketon, the 1, 2, 3. The Big Clubman is 4. They're chased in 5 on the outside by Bell Toy as they land over that one. And then Tracking Treasure with Cocktail Blue and Etna Bianco and Curraghmore, who's still being ridden along. Escort Kiop, the back marker, as they race down now, right down towards the end of the back straight and on towards fence number 6. When they land over this one, they'll have completed their circuit. And out front, Stay Hopeful by a couple of lengths to Intense Plan. Mr. Blaketon is on the inside of the Big Clubman, and they're being chased just outside Tracking Treasure by Bell Toy. And further back behind these to Cocktail Blue and Curraghmore, and they're chased at the back of the field by Etna Bianco. Escort Kiop is last of all. Now they've got to race towards the 2 fences across the bottom of the track. And out front, Stay Hopeful with Intense Plan in second. Towards the inside in third is Mr. Blaketon, and they're chased by the Big Clubman in the orange jacket. Bell Toy is next. Cocktail Blue and Tracking Treasure keep company with Etna Bianco just behind them. Curraghmore is next, and last of all, as they go to take the fence before the turn in. And Intense Plan is unshipped right of there. Pecked at the back of it and took a while to go, but Intense Plan is out of it and hampers Escort Kiop on the turn, who has to swing wide into the straight as they now go to make their way on up the straight and towards the fence, which will be their last in a circuit's time. Out front, Stay Hopeful with the advantage from in the centre of the track, the Big Clubman. Mr. Blaketon's on the inside. Over towards the near side is Bell Toy. Etna Bianco's the grey with Curraghmore in the red jacket, who's getting into contention. Towards the inside is Cocktail Blue, Tracking Treasure and Escort Kiop, so the back markers. Racing now towards the top bend, that's going to bring them right-handed. And on their way towards the fence at the top of the track. They still have 6 left to be jumped, and out front it is still Stay Hopeful, who leads them along, being followed in second spot by Mr. Blaketon, the Big Clubman. Cocktail Blues on the inside of Bell Toy. Curraghmore keeps company with Etna Bianco as they landed over that one and begin the turn into the back straight. Tracking Treasure last but 1, and Escort Kiop is the back marker. So now they begin to make their way into the back straight and on towards the 2 fences along the back. And out front, Stay Hopeful from in second spot. Mr. Blaketon, the Big Clubman is next. Cocktail Blue is down the inside of Bell Toy. Tracking Treasure's not far behind them. Etna Bianco in the group as well, as they now go to race towards the fence over the far side. And it's Stay Hopeful from Mr. Blaketon, the Big Clubman. Cocktail Blue, Bell Toy. Just behind them is Etna Bianco as they take that one. Then Tracking Treasure. Escort Kiop is at the back of the main group, and they're getting away from Curraghmore as they continue right down now towards the end of the back straight. Still 4 fences left to be jumped. in the Tattersalls Cheltenham November sale 4yo Geldings contest, and Stay Hopeful has led them for much of the journey. The big clubman is right poised to challenge. Mr. Blaketon and Cocktail Blue are next, then Etna Bianco and Beltoy. Just behind them Tracking Treasure. Curraghmore ran out at that one, an Unshipped Rider. As they go to race across the bottom of the track, they've got 3 fences left to jump, and out front Stay Hopeful, the big clubman. Etna Bianco is on the move. Then towards the inside is Cocktail Blue as they clear the first of the 2 across the bottom of the track, and Stay Hopeful continues to pull out plenty in front. The big clubman, now Etna Bianco, quickens up on the outside, and the big clubman's going to try and make it 3 in line. Second last, Etna Bianco's quick into the lead from Stay Hopeful on the inside. The big clubman is just behind them as they corner towards the final fence, and it's Etna Bianco over on the near side. Stay Hopeful's trying to rally. The big clubman and Cocktail Blue are next, and they're in front of us, staying on Escort Key Up, who comes home well, but it's Etna Bianco over on the near side. Stay Hopeful the far side, then the big clubman, and just go towards the final fence. Etna Bianco is over the last from the big clubman. Escort Keops is the one that stays on the near side, but it's going to be a vote double as Etna Bianco wins from the big clubman, and then tight 3 between Cocktail Blue and Escort Keops. They were chased in by Stay Hopeful, and next up as they went by the line with Tracking Treasure, clear from Beltoy.